What's up, man? What's going on? How you doing? Got both of them now. The two powers that be. Shitty weather we're having, huh? Had one nice day, it was like 70 degrees, and then all of a sudden it went back in the friggin' 20s. Tonight it's supposed to drop in the teens again. It sucks. Good to see you too. Good to see you too, Lynn. There's a pretty blustery breeze out this evening. Probably 30 to 35 mile an hour winds. Gusts, maybe. I don't think it's steady. The flag's not... Well, it is blowing steady, but not... It's not, like, ridiculously windy outside. But it is cold. It's very fucking cold. That's for sure. Oh, the wife. She's doing pretty good. She's still in a lot of pain. But, I guess that's to be expected. But she's, for somebody who just went through what she went through, she's doing damn good, if I say so myself. She's doing pretty good. But like I said, she's still in a lot of pain right now. She's getting pretty big headaches, and I'm sure that'll wear off as the weeks and months progress. I'm hoping, anyways. She's in the room. She's laying down. She might stop on to say hi. She said, I don't know if she's going to or not, but she might. If she's feeling up to it, she might. Thank you, Lynn. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Anybody watch, I don't know if you're subscribed to their channel, Lynn, Third Phase of the Moon? You know how you got the bigger UFO channels, like there's Secure Team, there's Third Phase of the Moon, and a few other channels. They just did a video on when you type in searches for UFOs on YouTube. If you just type in UFO, if you even type in UFO 2019, it always gives you the oldest, most ridiculous videos from like CNN and Fox News, and the actual UFO sightings themselves, people that are outside shooting videos of UFOs. These videos never get seen. When you're searching UFOs, you have to keep scrolling all the way to the bottom to see these videos. And it's almost like it's purposely being done. You know what I'm saying? Because I can remember when there was a time when you would type in UFO for the day or UFO for the week, and what year, and it would give you a bunch of different random sightings people took from the past couple days, whatever. And now not so much. Now you have to scroll all the way down to the fucking bottom, and most of these videos you can't even find. If you even type into the search engine, you can't find them. Because another reason is, for people don't understand it. Well, Third Phase might not understand, but they go off of viewed videos. When you type in UFO, they're going to give you the videos that have the most views, you know what I mean, first. And usually the channels that catch UFOs, they're really not YouTubers. They're just random people that see shit and want to post it for people to see. And they might have 3 to 4 or 5 subscribers maybe, and they don't get any views. And that's why their videos are not popping up in the search engine, because a lot of these channels are so secondary and so small. Like my channel's pretty small still. I don't get a lot of views, you know what I mean? I get a decent amount, I do get a decent amount. But there's other channels that really don't get any views, and they got UFO videos on their channel. So I try to type in, when I'm searching, I type in, it's like, what's the date today? March what? I don't know, I forget the 4, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16th? Stay the 16th? Okay. Okay, it's 16th. What I would do is I type in like tomorrow on the 17th, like the next day. I always go in and I'll type in UFO sighting March 16th, 2019. I just don't in UFO because these guys were just typing in UFO in the search engine. It's not going to give you much. You know, it doesn't give you much when you type in the actual date either, but you see a lot of these secondary videos when you scroll down like a little bit. It doesn't have to take you all the way to the end. And I find, it works better if you, you do it the next day or 2 days after. If you type in the day previous, like if you want to know about sighting seen today already and you type it in, you're probably not going to find it. But tomorrow or the next day, you type in this date from today, and you'll have to do some scrolling, but you're eventually going to see something. You're going to find it. The problem is nobody subscribes to a lot of these smaller channels, these like channels like mine, because the videos are not getting the views because we're not being seen. When someone wants to look at UFO videos, and everybody's curious about UFOs. I don't care who you are. You're curious about UFOs. And you want to know about them. You know what I'm saying? So we don't get views, so it's hard for the channels to grow. It really is, because we're already in a genre or a community that is basically shunned by the government. It's no secret the government wants to cover up and keep the secrets hid about UFOs and aliens. That's no secret. You know what I mean? So channels like mine, they're already trying to stop channels like this. They don't want shit. They don't want these videos, these UFO sightings getting out. You know what I'm saying? And they go through great lengths and do what they can for these videos not to come out. And unless you're not subscribed, you're not going to see some of my videos. You know what I mean? That's just the fact of reality right there. You're just not going to see any of my videos. So UFO sightings are on the rise. I mean, every day there's some shit coming out. I see a new video every single day. I see a new video. Or an old video from years back that is just now getting posted because people were too afraid before. How long could they keep covering this up? How long could they keep, you know, keeping this a secret, keeping this a lie? How long could you possibly go on? Because with people adapting in the future, just in the technology and our brains just expand, it's going to be hard, really, really hard to keep this a secret for much longer. It really is. The population on planet Earth is just growing in numbers, and sightings happen every day. UFOs come down into our atmosphere and land, for that matter, somewhere on this Earth every single day, every day. And it's going to get harder and harder. There's cameras everywhere now. People are always got their phones out. It's just getting a lot harder to cover up shit. And now the new one is CGI. That's the best. That's the ultimate debunk. All you gotta say is that's CGI, and it's CGI. You know what I mean? That's what they like to use on the internet, anyways. In person, you know what they use: Chinese lanterns, weather balloons, swamp gas, all that good stuff. I haven't seen any chemtrails here in probably 2 or 3 days now. Granted, it's been cloudy, but we've had, parts of clearness. It hasn't been fully cloudy. Like now it's fully cloudy, but all day it's been, the sun's been peeking in and out. And we've had clear patches of blue sky. And I haven't seen any planes chemtrail in probably 2 or 3 days now. That's very odd. That in itself is very odd. Now, one day, Usually 1 day a week, that's normal. But 2 to 3 days, in a row with no chemtrailing, that's pretty odd. I mean, it could be taking place as I speak above the clouds. I do not know. So I can't say this with 100% certainty, but what I can say is when I had breaks in the clouds to see the clear sky the past couple of days, I haven't seen any planes spewing toxic chemicals out the back of it at all. That's got to be a record. They gave them boys quite a vacation this week, I take it. It's well deserved. Will we ever know the answer to that? Will we ever know why it's being done? Because we all know it's being done. We're not idiots anymore, you know what I mean? We used to be sheeple, and you used to be able to fool us and with your condensation trails and all that bullshit. But, now we know the truth, but that's not what we want to know. We want to know why. Well, at least that's what I want to know. I know chemtrailing is real. I know I see it with my eyes every day. I'm no dummy. It's happening. It's being done in our skies, almost every day. The question I want answered is why? Are you terrafracking the fucking planet? What are you doing? Are you manipulating with the weather? Is it stopping deadly rays from the sun from hitting Earth? I want to know why it's being done. Just as bad as I want to know. Well, I already know about UFOs and aliens, but just as bad as I want them to disclose the whole fact of UFOs and aliens. And like I said, I don't even care if they don't give me fucking bits of information. I'd be happy with, yes, they're real, they exist, we have a crashed one, we know where they're from. That's about all we know. Even if they told us that, I'd be happy. That'd be a win. Because then they could finally stop lying. And then they could just say, oh, that was the Greys, from Zeta Reticuli, the sighting you've seen. You get what I'm saying? It's going to happen. Disclosure is coming. It's coming. Whether you want it to happen or not, it's coming. And I think it's coming because the forces that be from outer space are going to make that so. And there's going to be a series of mass sightings. I truly believe this. Coming real soon. There's going to be a series of mass sightings that take place within a week or so. All around the world in different areas. And it's going to be undeniable, I think. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be too big to cover up. 1 or 2 locations, okay. It's swamp gas. It's atmospheric pressure. But 19 different locations around the world in a course of 5 days, now that becomes way too hard to explain to the general public. And like I said, we're not dummies anymore. We have evolved. This is a growing world. Technology is through the fucking roof, you know what I'm saying? So, we have our own saucers. We have all that good stuff. We fly our saucers every night, just like they fly their saucers every night. And odds are, if you see a UFO, there's a 50-50 chance it might not even be extraterrestrials flying the thing. It could be our own government. 50-50. And that's no shit. That's legit. That's the numbers. The skies are so frequented with both. And it's really hard to say if it's ours or theirs. I believe a lot of the triangles, a lot of the TR-3Bs, ours. I believe that's our fleet. That's our model of a UFO, It's our way of saying, okay, we'll take your disc-shaped UFO and we'll one-up you better and make our craft look more powerful and more wicked and better. And we'll make this big pyramid triangle-shaped craft. You know what I mean? Kind of one-upping the aliens themselves that they got the technology from in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Saying, okay, we'll build something better. And I think it's our model. It's our version. And I don't even believe, well, I know extraterrestrials also fly the triangle crafts too. But I believe a good 80-something% of sightings are seen of TRs are our own UFOs. I believe that because they're always, every time there's usually a sighting of a TR, it's usually near some sort of military installation, some sort of base, right here inside the United States. You know, and when it's seen abroad, it's even near a base. You know, all these sightings take place within 50 miles to 100 miles of some sort of fucking military installation or Air Force base or what have you. That's where they're always seen. Why is that? Because they're ours. You know, they have problems. They gotta, you know, what happens when you got problems in the sky? You gotta do an emergency landing. Then you gotta land somewhere else. They land to the closest base. Whatever the closest military base is, they will land. Get what I'm saying? And they're constantly up there. They're always seen on the night vision scopes. The TRs are seen every fucking night on those things. Those things I call movers that I see all the time, it's fucking TRs. You know, but they're too high to see with the naked eye that it's a triangle. But that's what they are. And that's how much they frequent flying our skies. Just as many as airplanes, almost. You know, a little under, but just as much. And, you know, they have technical difficulties where they have to make emergency landings and shit. I'm sure, you know what I mean? And they will land at the nearest base that they're not supposed, that's not where they were going to, but they have to land at the base because it's the closest one, you know what I'm saying? And that's when a lot of these sightings are getting picked up and being seen around the world. And around our country, for that matter. Yeah, well, that's always a theory too, Lynn. And, you know, I never knocked that theory down. You know, that theory still stands strong with me. I believe that could happen. You know, it still could happen. There very well could be. And all these lights we're seeing in the sky, like the guy seen above Walmart in Minnesota, you know, the boop, boop, the circle of bright lights. I believe that could be us fucking with people, trying to get people to think that there's UFOs in the sky so that we have a threat from outside this world. Just like Reagan used to always talk about in his speeches, a threat from outside this world. Aren't they already amongst us? Because they are. They live right here on Earth as well as live on other planets. They have bases here in the ground. It's proven facts. You know, they dug into one building fucking Los Alamos or whatever. Building that underground fucking bunker they got over there for UFOs. They dug right into a Gray's bunker. And the Dolce Wars took place or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That secret base Dolce, whatever the fuck it was. That shit was real. That shit actually happened. I'll be right back. I'm going to go check on the wife. Make sure she's doing okay. Okay, I'm back. They're here. They sure are here. They've always been here. from the beginning. Part of me still believes that we are direct descent from some sort of extraterrestrial race. I believe we were put here by them. Part of me still believes that we have alien DNA in us, you know. They've came down and, you know, there's been abductions where people said they've actually had to have sex with female aliens. One of the first ever, you know, major documented cases back in the 50s, this guy from Brazil or whatever, you know, said he had to have sex with this blonde-haired alien woman to make a baby or whatever. And then Betty and Barney Hill, when they were abducted, both recalled them taking, you know, egg samples from her and sperm samples from him. So why would they need that? Because they're screwing around with genetics. They're screwing around with what they should. They're playing God. You know, they're making whole new races. You know what I'm saying? And they're crossbreeding us with different alien races and different things and seeing what they're getting. What they're doing with those people, I don't know if they're using them for slaves or whatever, if they're raising them to be them, I don't know. You know, I can't say, but they definitely are dicking around with the DNA and have been for fucking centuries now. And like I said, I believe that we are of direct descent already, and I believe we were put here by some sort of... There's an alien race that looks just like me and you. They look human as ever, except they're just shorter. They're about 3 feet tall, but they, you know, their face is just a little smaller, but they look like us. And I believe we're descendants of them. Or they're descendants from us in the future. You get what I'm saying? You know, there's so many different supposed documented extraterrestrial races out there, okay? And there's like 15 main ones that mostly everybody talks about. You know, but in my heart, you know, I only truly believe in like 3 or 4 of them. You know what I'm saying? The grays I know exist. I know the gray like this, the ones that look like this, I know they're real, they exist. Then there's the ones that look like us, except they're like this. They look like these, but they have human faces. You get what I'm saying? And I believe that to be a race. Also the blondes, you know, the Nordics, whatever you want to call them. The German, they all look German with the blue eyes, but they call them the Nordics or the whatever, or the blondes. But I really think that those are the Germans. They really are the Germans, because like I said, Germany, you know, escaped to Antarctica. They had UFO technology, and they've been flying off this planet since the 30s. And they abduct us too, you know, run tests on us too and shit. And I believe that when people say they were abducted by the Nordics or the blondes, I truly believe that that's the Germans that's abducting them. And in several cases, people have said they've seen humans in these UFOs. You know what I'm saying? Travis Walton from Arizona, you know, said bugging out, and then a human walked in a spacesuit, you know, and basically told him to follow him with his mind or whatever. And he thought he was being saved, so he got all happy and started following him. You get what I'm saying? So there's all kinds of UFO alien up there in space. We know there's more than one different kind of species of extraterrestrial. How many there really is now, I don't know. You know, can the number be endless? I don't think so. You know, I believe it's got to end somewhere. I believe, you know, there's probably at the most 15, at the most. But I think, you know, there's anywhere from 3 to 5. That's just my opinions. That we know of, that we're able to come in contact with through different solar system travel, whatever have you. We know they got bases on Mars. We know they got bases on the moon. You know, they had crash technology in Antarctica, which the Germans found. They were told to go there by an alien race. And they went there, and they were all saved. And they were able to grow their army, where they're still, to this day, growing their army. from what I hear, there's still over 300,000 of them in Antarctica down in the inner ice. Most of them are either on Mars or the moon, but almost 500,000 are still here on Antarctica supposedly, and they just been building their army since the war. You know what I mean? And repopulating. And they've been fucking with genetics. They had all the top scientists, and I'm sure they got the strongest, most purest form of humans possible. They always wanted to take over the world, and some say they did. There she is. Oh, I didn't see her. There's my wife. There she is. My left side of my face is really swollen still. It's only been 5 days. I know I just want to be better now. Shapeshifters. Yes, that's one of the races I believe in. The reptilian, shape-shifting, reptilian thing. The eye. I've seen, videos and pictures with those eyes. And, it's like, how do you explain that? So I believe in that. I do. There's a lot of strange things out of this realm. Ghosts exist, spirits, demonic presences exist. Where exorcists have to come in and do exorcists because these people get taken over by some demonic force, some kind of devilish demon. That's the truth. This shit happens, people. So if a demon can be real and take over people like that, you know what I'm saying? Then heaven and God have to be real, because that's the other end of the spectrum. You get what I'm saying? So that's a good way to say, does God exist? Because I believe in demonic forces. I know they exist. So if they exist, then the good side of that also has to exist. Angels, guardian angels, shit like that has to exist. And I believe in that. I believe we all, not everybody, but I believe some people have guardian angels that watch over them. I believe I'm one of those people. I just want it to warm up. I want to be able to go outside and just chill in the backyard, sit in a chair and just, or get a lawn chair and just lay back as the sun's setting and just watch the sky. You know what I'm saying? These cloudy days, they take a toll on you. They add up one after another after another. And you get cabin fever, and it sucks. You got to stay cooped up in the house. Boosh, what's up, brother? What's going on? Thank you, brothers. Same to you. My whole skull is hurting. You wouldn't have believed. But you get cabin fever, you know what I mean? And it's just, it takes a toll on you, man. That's what sucks about living in the Northeast is, we have a small skywatch window, really. We really don't start getting good skywatch days until May. And it usually runs from May until probably around the end of September, beginning of October. And then after that, from the whole month of October, November, December, January, February, March, April, and into May, we're shut down. It's snow, it's rain, it's clouds, it's just gloom and doom. You know what I'm saying? 100 freaking percent. And it does a number on you. It really does. Because everybody needs that sun, those rays from the sun. Yes, they hurt us. They cause cancer, different skin cancers and things. But we also need, proper and essential vitamins from the sun. And the sun is actually good for us. It's a morale boost. It energizes. Believe it or not, it has the ability to give you energy. You know what I'm saying? You get dark, gloomy days, and all of a sudden the sun's out. and it's crystal clear blue skies and shining. You just go outside and you're like, ah, this feels good, and you just the whole rest of the day you feel like $1,000,000. You know what I'm saying? It's the sun is by far the biggest morale booster on planet Earth. Money being the second, but a lot of people just don't come in big sums of money. Me, I got fucked on my taxes. I got a letter stating they want to audit me, so they're holding my taxes right now. Isn't that nice? Let's audit the poor guy, right, who works a minimum wage job 40 hours a week, lives in the projects. Let's audit him when there's these millionaires that take trips to fucking Cabo, San Lucas, and fucking use it as a write-off for work and lie on their taxes all day long. Let's not audit them. Let's audit the poor project fucking kid. You know, the guy who needs the money the most, let's stop his taxes and let's review his fucking situation here. And we'll see in 6 months with the determination of blah, 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 blah. I was fucking hot about that. You know, I wanted to just punch my fucking hand right through a fucking wall. I really did. You know, and it's kind of funny because, you know, I was sitting there the next day and I'm thinking to myself, for some reason, Timothy McVeigh popped in my head. The guy, the Oklahoma City bomber, the guy who blew up the federal building in Oklahoma City. He was like an extremist. He was against the government. He was like in some white supremacist group or whatever. But he hated the government. And, you know, I was thinking the next day about that situation. And I was like, gee, you know, that's why shit like that happens. You know, because they're always trying to keep the poor man down. They really are. And if you're poor and you're down there, they like to stick the nail in the coffin on you like they're doing to me. You know what I mean? They just like to fucking really give it to you good. And that's how people go postal every day and people fucking snap. You know what I mean? And people end up resenting the government and things like that because of situations like this. While rich people fucking lie on their taxes all day, every day, and never get audited, nothing. They buy their way out of everything. You know, life's just good. And it's fucked up. Because if you're going to audit me, then you should fucking audit everybody. That's how it should be. If you're going to do audits, then you should do everybody. Boom, we're doing everybody. Or we're doing half this year, half next year. Boom, you're getting audited though. Not just fucking pick and choose and mostly only do the fucking poor people that are barely making ends meet and struggling to fucking survive. You know what I'm saying? It's bullshit, bud. What are you gonna do? You can't do nothing. They already owe me close to $7,000. Now they're gonna owe me probably another fucking $7,000. So, will I ever see it? Probably not. But God forbid if I owed them a fucking dime. If I owed them, let's say I owed them $2,500. Okay, they would come and take my car that's worth $3,000. They would, you know, they'll come and just repossess your car, your house. They'll take your kids, your dog, your fucking mailbox, your blinds, your fucking gutters off your house. They'll take everything that ain't nailed down, and they'll even try to take the nailed stuff down too. God forbid you owe them any little bit of money, because they're coming after you hard. They're garnishing your checks. They're taking all your tax. You're just fucked, okay? But if they owe you money, it's okay. It's okay, you know. It's okay. Calm down, guy. We know we owe you. You're not going to get any of it, but just calm down, you know. Maybe next year, buddy. Maybe next year. And then people like Timothy McVeigh hatch from situations like that. She's doing okay, Super Dave. She's in a lot of pain, but she's doing okay. She's actually on. She was just commenting, so she should still be on here. That's what they do, Boost. they try to stick the nail in the coffin, you know. They get you when you're at your most down, you know what I mean? When you hit rock bottom, they get you there, and then they try to close the casket on you, you know what I'm saying? And they want me to snap, you know what I'm saying? They want me to snap. They probably do. And man, do I ever want to. But am I? No. Because in the end of the day, it's just not worth it. You know what I mean? I'll just fucking never file tax ever again in my life. I don't give a fuck. I'll never file another fucking tax return. And I'll go exempt every year, all year round. Fuck it. Fucking bastards. A lot of shit. The truck needs a lot of work done to it. I need new tires. I can't afford none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's my life support, my way to work, to make the money. You know what I'm saying? And it sucks because I had all these plans for the money, you know, to fix the truck up, you know, and just do some things around the house and get a few things that I needed. And there goes that. That's the end of that one. Soon, it won't even matter because soon, money will be rendered useless anyways. The economy will crash. Martial law will be in place. Money will be no object. And it won't even be seen as currency anymore. And the rich people, those are going to be the people that know how to survive. Those are going to be people that know how to hunt, the people that know how to fish, people that know how to start fires, the, just overall survivors. You know what I'm saying? Those are going to be the rich people. Those are going to be the most desired people to be around. You get what I'm saying? Leaders. And I fall into that category because I know how to start a fire. I know how to fish. I know how to hunt. I know how to get water. I know how to fucking uh, boil water if I have to. You know, I know certain techniques to strain the water to, you know, get most of the bacteria and shit out of it. And I'll be the one laughing because those people, them same nerdy motherfuckers, those same fucking assholes, those fucking pen pocket having motherfuckers, those nerdy four-eyed fucking IRS fucking douchebags over there, they're gonna be the ones who die first. And when they die, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna find out where they are and I'm gonna go eat them. Eat them. Eat them all to survive. Cannibalistic. Bastards. You just tilled your garden this morning? That sounds like a chore. That sounds like a mighty big chore. I know that's no joke. You definitely put in some hard work today then. There you go, brother. There you go. Got a water source near you, nearby, you're all set. Just make sure you know, your basic essentials that you want. You know, you're going to need gas. You're going to want to get some sort of generators or something. You're going to want to get as much gas as you can. You know, have a water source available. Stock up on water. Stock up on as many canned goods and canned foods as you possibly can that don't really expire and last a few years. Stock up on all that shit. You know, grow gardens. You know, if you got the land to do it, do it. But when shit hits the fan, you know, people are going to come try to steal those food sources from you and steal those food sources from us, our water sources, our food supplies. It's going to be complete chaos, and people are going to be going around with guns thinking they're big and bad, killing people, just taking people's water and their food. And, you know, it's going to be a fucked up place to live. I hope and I pray that I never have to see that day. But a part of me does want to see that day. Because that's where you separate the men from the boys. You know what I'm saying? And all those trolls on the internet, all those douchebags, those non-believers, you know, all these people are going to be up shit's creek without a fucking paddle. And it's going to be instant gratification with the karma. It really is. It's going to be instant. Oh, God. Bittersweet. And I will help out as many people as I possibly can. But if you did me wrong in the past, you ain't getting no help from me. Fool me once, shame on you. Well, you fool me once, you're done. Your bridge is burnt. I used to be forgiven 5, 6 times. Not anymore. You burn me once, that's all you get. You were putting out crazy UFO videos that are not anywhere else. I know, Boost. That's right, brother. That's what I do. That's why I try to separate myself from these bigger channels, Boost, because even these bigger channels don't have these videos. You know what I'm saying? I have something that these big channels don't even have. These channels like Secure Team and shit, bro, they post like once every 3 to 4 days, and they'll post like an 11-minute video, and it'll be fucking nonsense. You know what I'm saying? It's not even a UFO channel. They're just making money. Those channels are only in it for the money. That's all they're in it for. You know what I'm saying? They fucking use other people's videos. Me, I'm in it for disclosure. And I try to find, you know, I'm not here to determine whether those videos are real or fake. What I'm here to do is provide those videos to the public so that the public can form an opinion and judge for their fucking selves. You know what I'm saying? And maybe take the blinders off. And, you know, there's a lot of videos on my channel that probably are fake. You know, I can't say they're all real, unfortunately. But there's a lot of videos on my channel that are fucking scarily, eerily fucking real. And I have some crystal clear, beautiful UFO videos that are real as fucking could be. No CGI, no nothing. They get heavily trolled on a daily basis. And I get bombarded with comments, but I delete all the comments and I block all the fucking channels. You know, CGI. Fuck you, douchebag. Fuck you, douchebag. Fuck you, douchebag. Okay? I got a lot of videos that are very fucking real, and I got a lot of videos that you won't even find on none of these fucking channels. Third Phase, Secure Team, none of them. You know, I like Secure Team, or not Secure Team. You know, Third Phase. I don't have a problem with them, but unfortunately, all the bigger channels are in it for the money. You know what I'm saying? They don't even post the daily UFO videos. He was searching a UFO video on Third Phase earlier, like you wouldn't post it anyways. Been showed my video of Champ Bomb instead of Secure Team 10 this time. Oh, really? Yeah, that Mavi works directly, supposedly, with Tyler or whatever, but, you know, I don't trust Tyler. I don't like his channel. And, you know, he doesn't really socialize with his fans. You know, he doesn't socialize with people in the comment section. I've emailed him several times, you know, back in the day when I was a fan back in the day and I was subscribed to his channel hard. You know, I used to send him videos, UFO videos and different things and email him. Never once got a response. Nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's a guy who's only in it for the money, who's like thinks I'm better than you. I don't have to answer you, or you know what I'm saying? You know, but these are your fan base. These are people that follow your page and, you know, are diehard fans. And they want to communicate with you. They want to feel empowered, like feel important. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay to make somebody's day once in a while and answer their comment in the comment section. You know, if I had 1 million subscribers and I had fucking, you know, 2,700 comments, you know, I would try to answer every single one. I really would. And I work a full-time job. So, you know, that's another thing that separates me from all the other UFO channels. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of videos you'll never see on those channels. And I interact with, subscribers, fan base. I interact with everybody, unless you're a fucking troll and you got a douchebag comment. Then you get blocked and deleted. That's all. See you later. Sayonara. Have a nice day. I don't put up with no bullshit no more. I know it, Boost. I know it. But unfortunately, not everyone else sees that, Boost. Well, they can't see that, I don't. A lot of my videos, notifications don't even go out for, number one. I'm having a hard time building the subscribers, you know what I'm saying? Because my videos aren't being seen. They're just not being seen. When you type in UFOs, you're not seeing me in the search. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that's why. Maybe the government knows I have those fucking way out there legit videos, and they're saying to themselves, we can't let anybody see these things. So they block my notifications. They take me out of the search. They'll take me right out of the algorithms that you type in the search engine. They'll take me right out. You won't even see none of my shit unless you're already subscribed. Most of my subscribers are people who knew me when I was the Bureau Freedom Fighter. I have a few new ones, but not very many. I grow in numbers every day. I might go up a subscriber, every day, every couple of days. But then I go down one, you know what I mean? Then I go up two, then down one. I'm getting up there close to 300, It's going to take a while before I'm over that. But, you just got to keep working at it. You got to keep grinding. I'm going to keep doing my thing, doing my live feeds twice a week. I'm going to keep pounding out the video one after another. I'm going to communicate with my subscribers and the fan base in the comment sections, let them participate in the live feeds. I'm not, like I said, I'm not like these other channels. And, I just want one thing. I want disclosure. I don't have any PayPal links. I don't have any donation links or anything in my description boxes. You won't find none of that over here. Because I'm genuine and I want disclosure. You know what I'm saying? Sure, it would be nice to get paid for showing UFO videos. That would be fucking fabulous. You know what I'm saying? But that's not what it's about. And I would never monetize my channel, and I just would never go about running or doing my channel that way. Not in a million years. So on the trumpets, that Boost, that is one of the things that I've been covering and watching very closely, and I've been looking for these videos of strange sounds. A lot of them are coming out of Slovakia. It's happening like every week in Slovakia. I do not know what the fuck these sounds are, but could it be biblical? I don't know. It could be UFO related. It could be us. It could be HARP. And it could be God. I'm not going to lie to you, brother. It could be fucking God, because it talks about in the Bibles, hearing those trumpets before he comes back, and reclaims earth, whatever. And we're hearing those trumpet sounds, so they said in the last days you will hear those sounds. And we're hearing them. But I've been following that Boost real close, brother. I really have. Tyler, have never replied messages, not showing nothing special, all stuff that I saw for... Yeah, exactly, brother. Exactly, Carlos. Exactly. And he gets paid for the shit. You know what I'm saying? He makes money. I watched a live feed he did. He got like 14 grand in like 20 minutes that I was watching in the super chats. I was like, this dude is clearing... Like, he made a year's salary. That a normal person's year's salary for one live feed. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Shit was nuts. Yeah, I don't really like that dude or his channel. Because his heart's not in it. He's not a genuine skywatcher. He's not a genuine ufologist. He thinks he's a ufologist, but he's not. He doesn't shoot his own videos. He doesn't go looking for UFOs himself. He has people who work for him track down these UFO videos from people. Then they say, oh, we'll give you a shout out and everything else. And then they show their video and they don't even shout out their channel or nothing. You know what I'm saying? They could at least say, subscribe to this guy's channel. He's got some great stuff. You know what I'm saying? But they don't even do that for these people. You know, it's a bunch of bullshit. Tyler, you know, he's been compromised. He's been working closely with MUFON, and we know for a fact MUFON's already been compromised by the elite, the special elite, shadow government, men in black, whatever you want to call them. They've already been infiltrated with shills. So probably, I don't know. All I know is he makes money. And if you notice, these videos that I post, these real looking sweet videos, you would think he'd be posting these videos on his channel, but he's not, because the government won't let him. You get what I'm saying? He only posts the videos that they give him permission to post, I think. You know, he's only posting once every 3 or 4 days. And it's garbage when he posts it, you know? It's garbage, man. It really is. It's pissing me off because I used to love that dude's channel. You're thirsty, babe? You're thirsty? Okay, what do you want? Is there something in the fridge you want? Some does kind of suck. You know, it's unfortunate because I used to like Tyler. You know what I'm saying? It's really unfortunate. Unfortunately, like I said, I think he let the money go to his head. He said himself he doesn't even have a real job. That his only source of income is running the Secure Team channel on YouTube or what have you. So, you know, I work a 48-hour-a-week job. I'm working full time. You know, barely making ends meet over here. I'm working a fucking minimum wage job. You know, I go to work every fucking day, and I still find time to post, you know, at least, you know, 2-3 videos sometimes on my page a day. Because they're coming out every day. These UFO sightings are happening every day. You know, you just got to find them. You just got to find them. But I guess that separates the men from the boys there too, you know what I'm saying? Because just shows that I'm more of a hard worker than someone like that, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know about y'all, but I trust a hard working motherfucker over a lazy motherfucker any day of the week. And a greedy motherfucker any day of the week, that's for sure. That is fucking for sure. 4 score and 7 years ago. Who said that? Lincoln or some shit? 4 score. Lincoln. I don't know about y'all, but I want a president with some balls. I want a president who's not afraid to tackle the UFO fucking topic and go find out the truth and reveal the truth. That's what I want. Will that ever happen? Probably not. You know, they'll probably be taken care of first, but that's crazy. That's what I want, though. Like I said, though, people, this year is our year. Something's going to happen this coming summer. There's going to be a series of mass sightings that take place all over the earth in like a 5 to 7 day span, I believe. And it's going to happen in several different cities and different areas around the globe. And it's going to be undeniable, and it's going to be too big to cover up. And part of me thinks that the government already knows this is going to happen and already knows this is going to take place. And that's why they're implementing UFOs and aliens into our daily stuff we do. Like the products we consume. Candy bar commercials have aliens. Lipton Brisk drinks now have aliens and UFOs on their labels. Red Bull commercials, aliens. Insurance commercials, aliens. Hemorrhoid cream commercial, aliens. Project Blue Book, Area 51, the Roswell show. There's Greer's documentary, fucking Lazar's movie documentary. There's just so much shit coming out. You know what I'm saying? One would think that they're getting ready to disclose, but I don't think they're getting ready to disclose. I think the disclosure might possibly happen on its own from powers that be outside of our control. Extraterrestrials, that is. I think the mass sighting will take place this summer. And I think, my location might be one of those locations. I just got a hunch that I'm going to catch something spectacular this year. And I hope I do. It'll definitely make the channel grow for sure. I don't know, Boost. I don't know. I just got a hunch. I don't think disclosure is going to happen this year. I think it's going to be undeniable this summer when we see the UFOs, but they're still not going to say they're real. I don't believe disclosure is going to happen until 2020, which is next year. I believe it's going to happen in the fall or autumn of 2020. End of September into October. So end of summer, beginning of fall. That's just my opinion, though. That's just my theory. Will I be wrong? Probably. Probably. I probably will be. Sim. 2020, perfect vision. Exactly, Lynn. That's good. Disclosure 2020 perfect vision. I can see crystal clear now what's really going on, what's really happening. It makes perfect sense. The numbers are all aligned. They all fall into place. But the sad thing is, though, is I believe after disclosure happens, that's when an extinction level event is going to take place, like an asteroid hitting Earth or something. I believe in the years following disclosure, which is in 2020, I believe, in the year 2021, 2022, or 2023, I believe we're in for some sort of cataclysmic event, which we need a lot of help with to stop, before an extinction level event were to happen. Like a major asteroid or something like that. Because I still believe our demise is not going to come from a world war. It's not going to come from a terrorist. It's not going to come from extraterrestrials. I still believe our biggest threat that we face as mankind here on Earth are asteroids and comets and, meteors, shit like that. Rocks from the sky, from space. $2035. Hey, you never know. That would still be in my lifetime. Hopefully. Not the rate I smoke, though, but I believe 2021, 2022, or 2023 are the years. Some even say that we might meet our demise with a black hole. Some say they've spotted a black hole, off in space that's rounding the sun. People talk about Planet X and shit, but I keep hearing more and more about these black holes. And if a black hole got anywhere near Earth, it would literally rip Earth to shreds and suck right through that black hole into another fucking dimension. And I don't know if we would survive that trip. Portals are very real. They open up every day on this Earth. A portal opens up somewhere. The Bermuda Triangle, a perfect example. Portals open up there every fucking day. Things come and leave through them without even knowing sometimes. But the question I have are, when people disappear through these portal doors, like when people disappear in the Bermuda Triangle, where do they go? Where does that door take them? Where does it lead? To another solar system, another dimension, another space and time? Does it take them in the future? Does it take them in the past? What happens to those people? Do they instantly die from being sucked through that time rift? I don't know. But I'm curious to know what the fuck happens to those people. Because we know it happens. We know it happens. Only now they are creating a camera to catch a black hole. Really? I keep hearing more and more about black holes and shit, man. It seems like every time I turn around, either asteroids or black holes. Portals are real, though. They do exist. People disappear through them every fucking day. Abductions happen still on this planet every single day. From multiple different extraterrestrial races and from us. The government will do, test runs where they will take people. How do you think they silence some people? Say somebody knows too much about UFOs and is going to talk. Wouldn't you think they would stage an abduction, pretend to be aliens, and say if you talk, you're going to die, blah, 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 and it'll scare the people shitless and they won't say shit? You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. It's been an hour. I got to go, everybody. I've reached my hour limit for the evening. But we'll see you again on Tuesday, hopefully, God willing. And I'll start pumping out those UFO videos. Tomorrow I'll pump out a couple. Next day, pump out a couple. And we'll keep them rolling. Thank you to everybody who sent prayers for my wife and well wishes and, all that good stuff. Thank you to you guys. All know who you are. You guys commented on the video and things like that. And the people who said prayers in here. Thank you, people, so much for your prayers. Keep sending them. She's not out of the woods yet. She's still in a lot of pain, even though surgery went well. So, just keep positive vibes coming our way and prayers our way. And say some prayers that they release my taxes, too, please, because I need the freaking money. Say some prayers for me. And just keep sending them our way. We need them. And thank y'all for stopping by again. It's always a pleasure. Every time we go live, it's always a pleasure. And we'll see you next time. Same bad channel. Take care, brother. Thank you, Boost Boost. Bam, 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 bam. Lynn, always a pleasure. Thank you for all your prayers, all your love, all your positivity. We appreciate all of it. Carlos, thank you, brother. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for all your positivity, your well wishes, your prayers. Thank you. Appreciate all the pump up of the channel boost. Thank you for all those kind words about the channel and the videos, that content I'm posting. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And hearing something like that is all the gratification I need. It lets me know that I'm doing a good job. Like you told me I'm doing a good job, that some of the videos are sick that I'm posting. Me feel good inside, you know what I mean? And so thank you for that. And that's why I do this. So appreciate it, everybody. Y'all been good. Thank you.